What's up, guys? It's Ben from Yesimatai here under the blistering sun of Singaraja, South Bali, Indonesia. Been here for 5 weeks now, and one of the things that's really impressed me about this place is the apparent contrast between extreme poverty and people's happiness. It's really curious. You go to a lot of these places and there are just mile after mile of slums, and houses are built on top of each other and they're falling apart. There are children and dogs and cats and pigs running all over the place, and at the same time you see so much happiness on the faces of these people, and they're always together, and there's this really strong sense of connection and community in a lot of these places, which is something I'm not so used to back home. It's got me thinking about why this is. I believe it comes down to this sense of being that the people have. They get this sense of identity from a place of being rather than doing. You know, we've built a very amazing society for ourselves in the West, where we come from this approach of life being all about doing. We've got this fixation on getting stuff done, accomplishing tasks, scientific thought and innovation, which dates all the way back to the ancient Greeks, who were very much like that. But here you've got a philosophy that comes largely from Hinduism and Confucianism and Buddhism, and the focus is generally on an individual's worth coming from their sense of connection to the people around them, to themselves, to the divine, and to their environment. And it's really refreshing to see. Now, is one of them better than the other? Is it better to have a being orientation than a doing orientation? Well, I believe that both of them have to work harmoniously together. You can't just focus completely on doing all the time. We've got this phenomenon in the West, and it's actually spreading to the East now. You see a lot of Asian families putting enormous amounts of pressure on their kids to achieve, which is causing suicide and all kinds of social problems. So to put all of your focus on doing is a large mistake. You can't spend your entire life just achieving and doing, and even if you're doing great things, it's going to leave you feeling empty. At the same time, you don't want to make your entire life just about being and blissing out and meditating and feeling this universal love and peace towards everyone around you, because you won't actually be able to find fulfillment completely in that way either, and all your stuff will get repossessed. What I think is the best way is a balance between the two, but to have a foundation built on being, a foundation sense of self, which comes from a place of feeling connected to yourself, feeling connected to your environment, feeling like you've got positive relationships with the people around you. This is the best place to live life from, and then you'll find that your sense of doing, your achievements, your accomplishments will be far more effective when they come from this foundation. So if you're struggling with this, if you're currently in a stage of life where everything's about doing, you're trying to meet deadlines, you're trying to get stuff done, assignments, work, school, whatever it is, how can you reconnect with a sense of being? How can you get back to that place of feeling fulfilled? I think you should sit down, write out a list of the things that bring you fulfillment. Write the things out that make you feel connected to what might be the divine for you, the sense of universal love, or whatever you want to call it. The things that make you feel connected to people, and the things that make you feel connected to your environment. So it might be places you like to go, beautiful places in nature. It might be social activities which make you feel connected to friends and family. Whatever they are, write them down and force yourself to carve out time in your week to get those things done. As you start to do them, you'll see your performance, your sense of fulfillment, your ability to get stuff done will skyrocket. And you'll be surprised at how well the two work together when you put the priorities first. The priority of being comes before doing. Just a few thoughts from Ben from Yesimatai here in Bali. Peace out.